Hello YouTube, let's get this vlog video started quick. I have to make it less than 15 minutes because um, iMovies is dumb. But yes, I put myself on a budget because a couple things. One, when I lost a lot of weight, I had to buy a lot of new clothes. And I wasn't necessarily buying a lot of new clothes to walk in. I wanted to buy clothes to go out on the town on and look good. So I bought quality clothes. Um, so um, it was very expensive. And I also suffer from clinical depression. I shared that with you. And I was very materialistic when it came to buying stuff. And I don't want to be a slave to material things or stuff. There's been a few times that I zeroed out my checking account, which was a wake up call. So I put myself on a budget. I'm trying to buy more meaningful things to review and useful things. So I put myself on a pretty strict budget. Not saying I don't screw up, but I'm on a budget. That's why there's not a big influx of new things to review. I'm also not a good trader. I don't really like trading because, I want to experience the product as it comes from the factory. Um, so I don't do a lot of trading. Um, so if I want money to buy new stuff, I generally have to sell something that I'm willing to sell, which I don't have a whole lot of things I'm willing to sell because a lot of stuff I own are gifts. They were gifted to me. I don't like selling gifts. I like guns that were given to me by family members, knives given to me by my brother or family members or friends. Yeah, I gotta make sure what I'm selling is something that I'm willing to part with. Possibly be selling my Strider, but I won't talk about that in this video. Um, yeah, part of the problem of materialism with how that relates to depression, people who suffer from clinical depression, um, they generally need something to fill a hole that's in their heart. So, whether that's alcohol, drugs, sex, um, material things, food. They do it in excess, and the thought of spending that money gives them something to look forward to, like me buying stuff like knives and you know um, other junk and stuff. I'm not saying that stuff I buy junk. Some stuff I buy is junk, but buying like from Amazon or Blade HQ and having it come in the mail gave me something to look forward to. I look at it, it's like, oh, um, it's in Mesquite, Texas. Oh, it's in Houston. Oh, now it's in Lufkin. It's coming in 2 or 3 days. Gave me something to look forward to, which that's not healthy. If you're looking forward to the the potential to get something just purely for the sake of giving you something to look forward to, that's not healthy. Um, so, yeah, I want to buy meaningful things, useful things, quality things. Um, Not to say I won't buy budget stuff every now and then when I see fit, but I want to spend my money wisely and get the most bang for my buck. Not necessarily cheap, but high value. Um, so that's basically it. That's why I um, kind of haven't been buying as much stuff. Still want to do the YouTube thing. Still want to be a reviewer, um, but I need to do it smart, not foolishly. A little shout out to Bastinelli. He is a French custom knife maker turned American knife maker. Him and his family moved to America, and his custom knives are now made in America. And for the longest time, I didn't know if he spoke English. We communicated a lot, but through text, like email, comments and stuff on YouTube. Super cool guy, but we pretty much talk to each other through Google Translate. and he's starting to make English videos. His English is broken. It it's not fluid, but his English is better than my Spanish, and I'm so glad to hear him make English videos, um, because I can't learn Spanish and French, and you know, um, it's cool. It's cool. Even though his English is very basic, I really enjoy it. And Bastinelli, I've did shout outs to him before. He changed my whole perception of the French people. In the South, I don't know if it's the same way up north. We have kind of a negative stereotype of the French. And after watching him, he has his classic rock, like AC/DC and stuff in his videos. And he's doing these cut tests, he's doing martial arts, he's making these sick knives. And it's like, wow, this guy doesn't fit the mold that I pictured France in. I thought it was all wine and baguettes. But after being exposed to him and thinking about the military history of France, um, they have a long lineage and history and tradition of badassery. Napoleon, the Hundred Years' War, the French and Indian War. Um, um, let's see. The French Foreign Legion. Now, I know what you're thinking about the French Foreign Legion. The French Foreign Legion is the most famous France Special Forces group, and it's made of a bunch of foreigners. You would forget these foreigners are the scum of society in most cases, looking for a new identity, and felons, thieves, people who need a new identity, or people who just want excitement in the life, and they are willing to join a foreign army where they could possibly get killed. Um, and they have to learn French, and they have to be subservient to France. Um, and they get this top military training, and they have these shady backgrounds, and yet France is able to keep them under control and keep them from overtaking the government, which they attempted to do, like French Foreign Legion tried to overthrow the government once, and France was able to control that and keep it from happening again. So yes, to control them, you have to be badass. So he changed my whole outlook on France. Um, so thank you, Bastinelli. Um, I owe you one. So look him up. Wow, that's 8 minutes. Need to end this video before 15. I think I got everything covered in a super short and sweet way. I'll make other vlog style videos talking about different things. But I think I'm going to end this. I'm on a budget, trying to spend my money wisely, trying to enjoy interactions with my friends as opposed to things that sit in a drawer. Um, so that's the short and sweet version of what I said in the other video that I'm not uploading. So that's it. I'm a Soxy5. Hope y'all have a great day, and I'm out.